Look how they massacred my boy.
This should be played at high volume.
No. Shut this shit up. Shut this off right now. Let me just say what you gotta say. I don't want to be here all night. Right? We're going on there. Otherwise, none. How y'all doing? Right? I ain't not be like them other YouTubers them just come out and tell you, oh, you know, WWE is garbage and it's trash. This is the worst Raw ever. This is the worst SmackDown WrestleMania, the worst year ever. I ain't gonna come out and say that because I don't want to be a cliche. But what I will tell you is that if WWE had never merged with Endeavor to form TKO Holdings, WWE, right? The only thing keeping WWE alive right now is the fact that TKO Holdings exists. Otherwise, if WWE was still an incorporated company and not a LLC or a bigger corporation, it would be dead. You know the whole adage that, oh, WWE is ruined and hold back wrestlers and just basically start something good and then finish it terribly? Well, this year right here is a prime example of that happening like 10 times over on about 50 different occasions of it happening over the course of the last 7 months, because we're in the 8th month of August right now. Listen, bro, listen. How is it you won't call somebody the greatest of all time, and then you could take him after about 20 years of him being a baby face, turn him heel out of Norway, and then ruin his retirement journey, his retirement tour, as we call it right now, we labeling it. He could retire at the end of the year. How you could got some of you brightest and youngest stars them coming up, getting some good crowd reactions, and you relegating them to the mid-card. You're doing nothing with them, but you got a bunch of old geezers them, and you say, oh, they're passing the torch to them. They're the future of WWE. They're not. Most of them gonna retire in the next 5 years. The biggest thing plaguing this company right now is a lack of commitment to something. They just start shit and they just drop it immediately without any consideration, bro. Do you know why Stone Cold Steve Austin became what he became, even though he had debilitating neck injuries? Is because when he was on an upward trajectory in 1987 and he got spiked when he hit, he could have retired right then and there. But he said, no, I got to recover and come back, and I could change up my whole style, and I could take this business to a next level. Do you know why The Rock became such a megastar? Because he bet on himself in 2000, and WWE bet on him as well, that he could have carried the company in the absence of Stone Cold in 2000. The same thing with Triple H, the man that running the show right now. He was a part of that exact same moment where they had two young stars that are bet on, and it worked out completely. And for the life of me, I can't understand why he can't use that same strategy when it comes to his product nowadays, bro. Like, do you know why Roman Reigns became so successful during the pandemic, and why he became venerated by so many different fans after years of getting booed out of the building? It's because when he come back, he could have chose not to commit to the tribal chief whole thing now, but he did. WWE committed to it, and they pushed him, and he became one of the longest reigning champions in their company's history. Since we're talking about Roman Reigns' heel turn back in 2020, we can go on a little tangent about what people online is be talking about. WWE mantra nowadays seems to be, we can try and please the fans whenever they say something, because for so many years we've been going against what they were saying, and you know, now we gotta please them, we gotta placate them, so we just read Twitter threads and whatever somebody's saying, whatever is popular and trending, and you know what you end up doing? You end up pleasing nobody. But let me just explain something to some people then, right? It's not about pleasing the fans or doing what the fans say you got to do. It is about doing something unexpected and seeing what the crowd feels out of it, and then working towards it, committing to it. Roman Reigns, when he come back in 2020, he didn't have to come back and attack Bray Wyatt and become, you know, this all-powerful tribal chief. The fans didn't want that. They didn't expect that. But when it happened, they were all fully behind it for a good while, for a number of years. When John Cena turned heel at the top of this year, nobody expected or wanted that, but everybody was for it. And then y'all just pissed it away. John Cena beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, proceeds to have a bundle of shit matches, a bundle of stupid in and out feuds, and he was just absent completely from WWE for a good minute. Then he comes back, Cody Rhodes comes back as well, challenges John Cena at SummerSlam. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Cena, who after betraying WWE, joining with The Rock and Travis Scott for some reason. You know, he just randomly says, no, that was me not being me. And he just randomly turns babyface again. What? And since we talking about Cena and Cody then, let me go back to last year. Yeah, finally pulled the trigger on Cody. Give you the championship. Give you a year-long championship run. Hitting right with the fans then. So he decides, alright, good, you know what we could do? We can start teasing little of a heel turn fee so you can turn on The Rock. Surprise, surprise. I don't know if Cody got creative control in the contract or Triple H had cold feet. Then commit to it. They turn John Cena. Fine. John Cena joins with The Rock and Travis Scott. WrestleMania, no. This clown, Cactus Jackass over here, for some reason ruins WrestleMania because The Rock don't want to show up. Another non-committal act by the WWE brass. Fine, right? Later down the line, Cena is not appearing on TV as much or wrestling as much for a good 4 or 5 months. Then randomly, he turns babyface because, again, Rock or whoever else associated with him don't want to commit to come out there and join in with him. So he just randomly turns babyface, then commit to the heel turn attack. Then, when after he loses to Cody Rhodes, out of nowhere comes Brock Lesnar again. Brock Lesnar attacks Cena, and they have not been seen since. Another act of not committing to the shit you started. What is the point? That's my whole question, bro. What is the point? We are trying to do. What are we doing right now? What's the state of WWE right now? Cody Rhodes is WWE champion, me see on TV since he won the belt. Seth Rollins, he been in and out. Roman Reigns, on and off. Why you bring he back if he can just come for lose a bunch of jobbers and eat sneakers them stolen? What we really doing, bro? That's why I said this company is washed, and I'm glad it's a big man now. Later.
Oh, cool. Legos. But what's this?